Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Dick ALLGIRE. Fire investigators are trying to determine what caused a two-alarm fire at an apartment building in Makiki early this morning. That fire caused extensive damage to two other units, and some residents are complaining about the fire department's response time. KITV4's Jill KURAMOTO is live in the newsroom with the latest. Jill?
Well, Dick, the Makiki apartment on Wilder Avenue is right across the street from the Makiki fire station. But residents today told us they're disappointed that having firefighters as neighbors didn't help them when they needed it most.
Looking at the torched remains of apartment 201 is probably more painful for Patrick Day than anyone else. Day owns the two units next to where the fire started. Both his units are damaged. One is gutted.
I saw smoke billowing out of this unit. I proceeded to grab the garden hose. There was no one here, and there was no firefighters, nothing going on.
Day is angry with what he says was the slow response by the fire department.
And we live right across the street from the fire station. Here they are backing in right now. You know, and we deal with the noise and the sirens on a daily basis. And it's just, it's inexcusable. It really is. I mean, we live right across the street from these guys. And we figured we could count on them, you know, when the time came for us to be in need. And
it took 9 fire companies to put out the blaze. The resident of 201 was not at home at the time of the fire. A resident of apartment 301 was treated for smoke inhalation after he broke down the door of the unit below him to make sure no one was inside.
He was awakened after he smelled smoke from his unit. It looked like the fire was lapping up the rear of the building and started to burn the wooden louvers of his unit.
When we asked the fire department about their response times, HFD says the first call for the fire in apartment 201 came at 2:15 a.m. The fire department says the first companies were dispatched at 2:16, and the first company was on scene at 2:19. In a statement, HFD said these response times are within normal expected timeframes according to best practices set forth by the department. Not everyone is upset with the fire department. Shawn Bee, who lives in apartment 302, is crediting firefighters with saving his life after he passed out from the smoke.
Blacked out and was just out of it, and next thing I knew, there were like 5 firemen standing over me, and they were like, "You need to get out of the building."
Now, the family of 5 in apartment 301 is being helped by the Red Cross. The fire investigators have not yet determined estimated damages from the fire. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jill KURAMOTO, KITV4 News.